Hey guys, welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Death Pro, and here we got ourselves a deck recipe for you guys. Let's go ahead and start this up. Like I said, first things first, we're going to set all of our cards face down. Dino Wind, Abyssal Stingray. Yep. Bingo. Okay, yes, just start milling. Okay, sorry guys, I can't talk about this, it's going way too fast. But yeah, how are you guys going? Today we'll also be starting up our good old, what is it? Dragon Warrior, yes. So yeah, we'll be starting up Dragon Warrior, and I can't wait to start it. It's gonna be really fun. Can't wait. Kill everything, it's gonna be so much fun. So yeah, you guys, how are you guys doing today? I'm actually doing pretty good. Just got done cleaning up house. And I apologize for the humming in the background, that's my fan. And ironically, it's very warm today. Like the past couple of days it's been chilly, but now it's just getting really warm again. And I don't like it. It's obnoxious. So yeah. Yes, Uria at 8,000. Okay. I'm really holding off to usually do anything, only because I want to wait till I get powerful enough to knock him in one blow. I probably am. I don't know if I'm doing this math right. Look at that, 12,000 apiece. Look at that, OTK'd. So alright, let's start with the next one, guys, to Uria 2. I'll swap it over. Obviously, I've been dueling Death Pro with these practices, and this one's basically a I'll be fighting off against Burn deck. Yes, yes. I always go for those back rows. I don't trust them. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I apologize I haven't been uploading anything recently. I mean, I probably have, but you guys probably could tell it was new or not. This is basically my backlog. I'm restarting up the backlog, but yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, this duel takes forever, so it's gonna be a while before you hear anything. All these cards. The only problem is I tend to get a full hand a little too easily. That's okay. Ah, Quantum Cat. Set it up. There we go. Alright, now we can attack directly. Come on with all this burn shit. Oh my gosh, Blast Sphere. Pop it all, pop it! And fire! Alright, so we got one more we gotta do, guys. Uria 3. Okay, exceed spam. I don't even know what I saw there. Oh, yes, Quantum Cat. You nuked Quantum Cat. I wasn't really too surprised. Yes, took 200. Oh, Geki. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, we ain't letting you attack for nothing. Just stick it all in the graveyard. So, yeah. This deck profile is actually, it's a very slow deck, a very build-up deck. But it could be fast depending on how you want to play. In these deck profile guys, in this deck profile video, basically this is just here to show you how crazy it could get. I'm not really here to win as fast as I can, just to give you guys some entertainment. This basically just to show you that if you were in a stall match like this and you were playing with someone with the intelligence of dev bot or with the understanding of the game as a dev bot, this will give you it'll show you the opportunity how powerful you could truly be, or how powerful your Uria could truly be. So yeah. That's all we're doing at the moment. I stopped this effect, that's what blew me over. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, stopping my attacks. Getting tired of this shit. Look at all that card in the graveyard. I don't understand why I did that. There we go. 13,000 attack, 2 Urias. And we won from deck out. That's kind of awesome. So I'll be right back, guys, with the deck profile. So give me one moment. Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to the deck profile for Uria. And if you guys notice, I got some fancy new sleeves for you guys. Basically, these are anime-based cards from the anime. I downloaded a program that you can find somewhere on the internet. I think I found it on YouTube. I don't remember the name. Just type in anime cards Dev Pro, and that's what you get. You can download it, and basically I'll give you a step-by-step procedure what to do. The only thing is I didn't like how they treated the gods, so I used the anime style Uria. Uria, Hamon, and Raviel are all anime, and so is the 3 Egyptian gods. So let's get going with this deck prob before I go on about the anime. First things first, 3 Urias. The only monster of the deck, the only monster you're gonna need, because most of your traps are considered as monsters anyhow. 3 Magic Planter. Basically, this is draw power and some death fodder for Uria if you already have enough to summon him. So basically, if you have a dead or no longer useful trap card, continuous trap you need, play it, send it to the grave, you can draw 2 cards. Makes excellent draw power. 3 Upstart Goblin. Give your opponent 1,000. That's okay, because I get a draw card. Great draw power. I play 3 MST, just in case I don't have Uria and they play a card I don't like. 3 Chicken Game. People are wondering why I play Chicken Game. I play Chicken Game because Sometimes you're not going to have the ability to summon monsters, or your traps will no longer be monsters, thanks to something like Royal Decree. So this basically, you nuke your life points down to low, and you take no damage, and it's great because your opponent would rather choose to draw cards than destroy the card. So it's really good. I like it. 2, Fake Trap. Now we're going into our traps. Fake Trap, you set this, feel like if your opponent's going to nuke a card on your field that is a trap that you want to keep, reveal the Fake Trap, you'll be good. 2, Tiki Curse. While this card's up on the field, we destroy a monster if it battles another trap monster. So it's excellent. I like it. Gets rid of a lot of issues. Vanity's Emptiness. In case we can't special summon, or we don't want to special summon for the time being, we use Vanity's Emptiness. Put the opponent in lock. 2, Imperial Custom. As long as this card's face up on the field, even though you're only allowed to run 1 on the field at a time, no continuous traps can be destroyed. So basically, it's a great lock for your opponents. Your opponent can't nuke anything that you're afraid it will. Problem is, if your opponent plays continuous traps as well, Imperial Custom's going to stop your destruction of their traps as well. Unless they play Royal Decree, because then Imperial Custom is knocked out. 3 of one of my favorite trap monsters of all time, Statue of English Parish, of English Pattern, and the only reason why I like him is because his effect. He's a monster, and as long as there's another trap monster in the field, he can't be targeted by card effects. And if we special summon a monster from our spell and trap card zone, aka a trap monster, to the field, we get to target one card in the field and nuke it. So this is really fun. I like it. I play 2 Tiki Soul. Obviously, you can't play Curse without its brother Soul. And how Soul works is basically if another trap card you control that as a monster would destroy by battle by a card effect, you can, instead of sending it to the graveyard, you can set it face down. Back in the spell and trap card so you can reuse it. So it's really good. I play 2 Fiendish Chain just to stop those attacks because we don't want those attacks getting through. I play 2 Swamp Mirror. Only because not only is it a monster, but it could also be any type of attribute you wish. And it's a level 4, so it goes into great for level 4 plays of your rank ups. I play 2 Fire Brothers Explosion. This is basically a burn heal card. We play it, we gain 500 for every continuous spell or trap card on the field. And then when this card goes to the graveyard, you inflict 500 to your opponent for every spell or trap card in your graveyard. So if it comes down to the point where this is the only card your opponent can target for damage, if this is the only card it can nuke and it's forced to nuke something, you have a whole crap ton of cards in the graveyard, this will help. This will burn a lot of life points off your opponent really fast. I was playing around and being goofy. I had gotten my deck down to 0, the opponent's down to 0. He used a MST to destroy my Fire Brothers Explosion. He took over 10,000 life point damage. So this is really good, if anything, just for healing and for some tiny bit of burn damage if you can. 2 Quantum Cat. It's designed exactly like Swamp Mirror. I like it better than Swamp Mirror though because A, the design, B, it's a cat, and I kind of like cats. Not as much as I like lizards, but I like cats too. Besides, it reminds me of my cat Annabelle. And 3, it has 2200 defense, so it can be any type of attribute, but I have 2200 defense. I play 1 Cyber Shadow Garna. Why I play him? If you have something like Imperial Custom, Statue of English Pattern, and then Cyber Shadow Garna, you can flip him face up during your opponent's main phase. If he wants to, you can attack it. Your opponent's monster will be destroyed, but Shadow Side of Garna will not. You could set it face down. Also, because it had been flipped up, you could use the Statue of English effect, pop a card on the opponent's field, or anywhere on the field actually, if you don't want a card, and then set it face down. You can repeat the process next turn. I play 2 Vain Betrayer. It's a continuous trap, and when an opponent's XYZ monster declares an attack, we activate this card, target the attacker monster, and it cannot attack and its effects are negated. So basically, it's like a Fiendish Chain only for XYZ monsters, except it's better because at the end of during each of your opponent's end phases, you have to mill the top 3 cards out of the deck to the graveyard. So it's really, really good. I like it. I enjoy it. I was thinking about playing 3, but then I was like, no, because not all decks are going to run XYZs. And then I play 2 Abyss Stingray. Not Stingray, because it's already be stung. And what Abyss Stingray is basically special summon it, and it's a thunder monster, light, level 5, attack 1900, defend 0, but if it was special summoned like a trap monster, it cannot be destroyed by battle. So basically you have your own little style Spirit Reaper right there in the form of a trap. Now if you guys notice, some of these cards do not look like the way of the anime, such as the newer cards like Statue of Anguish Parish and Abyss Stingray. The only reason why Chicken Game did is because I made Chicken Game by hand, but it's because it doesn't have the profile for the newer cards yet. So I'm going to be working on that on my own time. The only problem is I have an issue with pixelation, and I don't want to download too much on this computer, and all I have is Paint. So if you guys know how to do that with Paint without pixelation issues, let me know in the comments down below. But right now we're getting down to the extra deck. We're playing 1 Digvarok, King of Heavy Industry. Basically we detach 1, mill 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard, and if anything was a monster, we could destroy cards of your opponent's side field up to the number of monsters. So it's really good. 2 Zenmayo. Only because when we summon it, we could detach 1 and destroy 2 set cards in your opponent's field, or anywhere on the field, so it's really good. 1 Tyrus, Keeper Genesis. Detach 1. At the end of the battle phase, this card attacked or was attacked, you can target 1 card in your opponent's side field, destroy it, and during each end phase we detach. So if anything, it makes a great beat stick and a nuker. We play 1 Volcasaurus. 2 level 5s, during each of your turn you can detach 1 XC material, target 1 card in the field, and destroy it and inflict life points equal damage to that monster's original attack. But the only problem is this card cannot attack your opponent directly during the turn you activate this phase. So let's say someone wanted to play something like Obelisk. Well, I can't even use Obelisk. Let's just say a high heavy attack monster. Summon Volcasaurus, nuke it, you take damage. I play 1 Utopia just for stall. 1 Evilsaur Lagia, 2 level 4 dinosaurs. This is why we run the 2 Quantum Cat and 2 Swamp Mirrors. And what it is if a monster would be normal or special summon, or a spell trap card would be activated, we could detach 2 material and nuke a card on the field and negate and destroy it. So basically it plays as a monster style Solemn Warning. We play 1 103 Ragnazero. Basically, during either player's turn, if I detach an exceed material from this card, I can target 1 attack position monster your opponent controls, whose attack is different from its original attack, and destroy. And if I do, I get to draw a card. Not only is it for nukage, but it also makes a great draw power. We play 1 Dolka, 2 level 4 dinosaurs, and when an effect monster's effect activates, we can detach an exceed material from this card, negate, and destroy that card. We play 1 Blade Armor Ninja, 2 level 4 warriors. Again, this is where Quantum Cat and our Swamp Mirror comes from. Basically, we could detach 1, and we could choose 1 face-up ninja, including Blade Armor Ninja itself, since technically it's a ninja, and it can attack twice that turn. We play 1 number 50 Black Ship of Corn. Basically, we target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls with less attack than this card. Destroy it, and your opponent takes 1,000 damage. And this card cannot attack the turn it was activated. So basically, it's good for that burn damage and the pop cards on the field. We play 1 Kachi Kochi Dragon. This card destroys a monster, opponent's monster by battle. We can detach and then attack again. But it's only happened once per battle, so it's still really good. You can use it for up to 2 turns if you can. I play 1 number 101 Honor Arc. Detach 2, steal a special summon monster in opponent's side field attack mode, and use it as material. Also, if it would be destroyed, you could detach 1 XC material instead. 1 Castel, basically 2 level 4, you can either set a monster in face down defense position, or you can target 1 face up card in the field and shuffle it into the deck. 1 Lightning Chidori. Takes 2 level 4 wind. Again, this is where Quantum Cat and Swamp Mirror comes from, because you could also manipulate their attributes. And what it is, we target when it's Exceed Summon, we target 1 set card on your opponent's side field and return it to the bottom of the deck. Then once per turn, you can detach one exceed from this card, target one face-up card your opponent controls, and put it on top of the deck. So yeah, it's really good for a good cycle or spin if you don't want your opponent to do anything stupid. Lastly, we play one Exciton Knight. During either in my main phase or your opponent's battle phase, if your opponent has more cards in their hand and on their side of the field than I do, detach, destroy all their cards on the field, and we take no damage. So that's our extra deck. Basically, our extra deck is based off of control and destroy. Next thing is our side deck. 2, Mask of Restrict for those tribute style decks such as an Obelisk or an Egyptian God deck, basically, or Monarchs. We play 2 Imperial Iron Wall, just because sometimes there will be banished style decks, and we want our stuff to hit the graveyard, not to be banished. So let's say something with Dark Law, we can use it with Dark Law if we are playing in like an if me and an opponent was playing in a match, I could switch this in instead of, let's say, 2 Abyssal Stingray, and then from there no cards can be banished even with the effect of Dark Law. We play 2 Bad Reaction to Samochi just in case you want to play one of those heal spam decks, in case you want to heal really much. That's okay, Bad Reaction to Samochi got you covered. Basically, this is for those Arrow Mages, the new cards that came out that is based off of healing their life points and getting pluses. So this will negate their pluses plus give them burn damage. Next, 2 Discord. You don't see this card a lot. It's a continuous trap, and neither player can synchron summon, but it's sent to the graveyard during your 3rd end phase. So basically, let's say we were playing something like Junk Doppel. It was a match. I could switch this instead of, let's say, the 2 Abyss Stingray, or even just say the 2 Tiki Curse. I could switch it in, and now the opponent cannot synchro summon. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors. There's not a lot of light cards in this deck. Very few. The only light cards we have is the Exciton Knight, the Utopia, and the Tiras. So really it's the only 3 we wouldn't play if we were playing Light Imprisoning Mirror. It's basically to stop light swarms or anything else that needs light styled effects. Next things next, 1 Light of Intervention, just because of those Ghost Tricks. The only reason why I only run 1 is because 9% of Ghost Tricks are dark, so Shadow Imprison Mirror works just as well. We could remove 2 Abyss Stingray and let's just say 1 Quantum Cat, or let's say 1 Tiki Curse and the 2 Fake Traps. We could play the 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror and 1 Light of Intervention. Not only it locks their effects so they can't be switched face down, and even if they can be switched face down, the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is going to lock them up anyhow. Next, we play 1 Soul Drain by activating by paying 1,000 life points. Monsters that are banished as well as in the graveyard can activate their effects, which is okay because none of our cards actually activate their effects in the graveyard or when they're banished. So this is very important for zombie style decks or anything like that. Next things next, we play 1 Skill Drain. We activate 1,000 life points and negate the effect of all face-up monsters on the field. Again, because 9% of my monsters are actually traps, we could still activate them and summon them onto the field, but they just don't get their effects. But if with the Imperial Custom, they can't be destroyed anyhow, so it's not really going to matter. So it's to lock down a lot of decks that require their effects on the field. So yep, that's deck profile. Tell me what you think about in the description, how I can improve it, and if you guys like it. So it's the Wyvern signing out. Later, guys.